I'm ripping my socks off and we're going in the creek. She's a little slow, but she is coming. Man down.
Woo, hot.
Seriously hot. Come on. There she is. She says she's gonna die. She's being dramatic.
I think we're supposed to go that way now.
Yeah, we need to go up. That was a close call.
We found the hot water cascade.
We're going way up there. She died in the bathhouse tub.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's not cool. It's hot.
Ha!
So we made it. We are at Gulpha Gorge Campground in Hot Springs National Park. And we've got the most amazing campsite. There's literally a creek of little waterfalls. I don't even know what to call it. There's water behind us. It's beautiful. There's like a cliffside right there. This is the gorge. But I didn't really know what a gorge was until I saw one. But we're here. We're gonna set up our rocking chairs to overlook that beautiful scenery. It's gonna be a good time here in Hot Springs. This is heaven.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, good luck getting me out of this chair. Like seriously, I'm just gonna sit here and listen to the peace of the water in front of me and look at the beautiful trees. There's even little fishies down there. I'm never moving out of this rocking chair.
Me either. I said I wanted to park the RV next to a little creek bed, and we did on our first go at a national park. So this is cool. Yeah, this is gonna make for a good day. Okay, so we are finally heading into town. A little slower than we anticipated because we've just been enjoying being here at the national park.
Yeah, this campsite's awesome and we'll show you more of that later, but we're gonna go and check out Hot Springs, Arkansas and see what all there is. We've been told Bathhouse Row is really cool. There's good food downtown. So let's go check it out.
Yeah, and we are hitching a ride on the scooter. Right there. Ready to ride?
I'm ready. Let's go. Here we go.
All right, we're at the parking garage downtown, so let's go explore. Okay, so just a little tip for anybody that's coming to Hot Springs, there is on Exchange Street a parking plaza here, and it is free. And you can park there. They have covered and they also have uncovered so that you can park and venture off downtown and check out all the cool stuff, which is what we're about to do right now.
Okay, so we were on the main strip of Hot Springs. Interesting fact, we are on the side of the street that is not in the national park. When we cross the street where the bathhouses are, we are officially in Hot Springs National Park. So one side of the street is in the national park, one side of the street is not. So one thing we've learned on our travels is to always ask locals where to eat. And a friend of ours recommended DeLuca's, which is pizza, and Jason's like, I'm not really in the mood for pizza. And we find this place, and we see some people walking out. I'm like, excuse me, is the food in there good? And they said yes. They were locals. They said the food is always good in here and really good people, so we're gonna go give it a try.
The atmosphere looks pretty cool
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Jason said the atmosphere looks really good in here.
Oh, the AC feels good.
It says Hot Springs Best Steaks.
I can dig it.
Yeah. Oh my God. We decided instead of each ordering something, we're gonna get one thing, split it here. That way, because we've heard this is a pretty good foodie town and there's a lot of things we wanna try. That's definitely enough food for 2 people. And I'm so excited about these. These are hand-cut, battered fries. Before I even look at that burger. Oh yeah. I can just look at those French fries and tell they're good.
Those fries are good. They're real crispy.
But we're gonna put this burger together, cut it in half, and share it. I don't know how I'm gonna fit my mouth around that thing. We're gonna like squish it down to eat it. It's so big. Beautiful. So I removed the raw onion and the bacon off my half of this burger. And this is their specialty burger. It's called the Brick House Burger. So mine is not as thick, but still pretty good.
It also has grilled onions on it.
Oh yeah, I kept the grilled onions. I just removed the raw onion.
That cheese is so good.
That bun is massive. It's so thick. But the burger is very well seasoned. The good melty cheese. Yeah, this is a very good burger.
That's good. That melty cheese was killer, and the hickory smoked bacon, which you'll need to give me yours, is really good. Very good burger. Got good flavor. Well seasoned. Onions, lettuce, good amount of that. Ah, great burger. You're gonna like it. That was good. I wasn't ready to stop eating it,
Me neither.
but that was a good burger. And the fries were exceptionally great. Really crispy. Really good fries. All right, so on to the next spot. I guess we're gonna go see some hot springs, y'all, and a brewery.
And a bathhouse.
A brewery that they use the water out of the springs to brew their beer.
That's very cool.
That's very cool.
This is a neat little place where the restaurant was. It's like multi-layers. It looks like the building's been here since 1890 according to this sign, but they've repurposed the entire building into restaurants and shops and just all the different layers of it. It looks really cool.
It's like 4 stories high.
Yeah, it's really tall and it's got just, I don't know, multiple layers. It's really neat. Look, there's a courtyard down in the bottom that has a German beer garden, but it doesn't open until later in the day.
3 o'clock.
This reminds me of being in Athens, and you just walk down the street and there are ruins. Well, in Hot Springs, you just walk down the street and there's random fountains where you can get the hot water from the spring. So we talked to several locals and they actually bring containers over here and fill up the water from the hot springs and bring it back to their house and drink it. We don't have a container with us. I really wish we did.
Yeah.
But let's see what it looks like coming out.
Ooh, it's hot. Yep, that's hot,
Oh, by the way, the water is 143 degrees coming out of that spring. So it's pretty darn hot.
Yeah, that's hotter than any hot tub I've ever been in. Man, that is hot, y'all. Cool, look at it smoke. That is totally awesome. Man, that's good bath water right there. Might burn your giblets a little bit in that, but that is so cool. Hot springs, y'all.
So there's a sign on here that says you can come and take as much water as you want, but it's got to be for personal use. It's illegal to resell the water, so you can't bottle it and resell it as hot springs water.
Let it cool down before you drink it.
Yeah. So a couple things we've been told, that this water is really good to make tea. So if you like bring your own cup and a tea bag, you can come over here and get the hot water and make tea, that's pretty freaking awesome. Also, the reason these bathhouses were created is because the springs are too hot to get in like they are. So they created these bathhouses to pump in the spring water, and then they cool it down a little bit so you can actually get in it. Because at 143 degrees, you'd be getting burned.
That's right, you'd have some toasted nuts.
Toasted nuts. We are officially going to walk down Bathhouse Row now. So we've been kind of piddling around a little bit. We've been on that side of the street and down that part of Central Avenue. But this is where all the original bathhouses were. I mean, some of these are from the 1800s. Some were, the early 1900s. I think 2 of them are still actual functioning bathhouses. The rest have been, made into something else now. But all the buildings are original. So the first building, the Lamar Bathhouse, has been turned into a gift shop. And there are big glass jugs in there that say Hot Springs, that you can buy the empty glass jug and take it over and fill it up with the water. We're probably gonna have to do that. Yep. There's air conditioning in here too. There we go.
I'm just gonna get in the tub here and enjoy my hot springs bathtub. Oh, but first I gotta move the mask. Oh.
There you go.
So good. Feels so nice. These are actually the original tubs of the bathhouse, which is super cool, and I'm laying in it right now. But I just wish there was real hot spring water in here right now. Yep.
Yep. So they have these big jars, which we're not gonna get, that's too big.
Yeah.
But they have these little mason jars, which are cool. I don't know how much they are, I have to figure out how much they are. But it says flowing from the past, springing into the future, Hot Springs Centennial, 1921 to 2021. So that's kind of cool, that's a little keepsake.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
neat. And then they have the water bottles too. So we decided to get the plastic bottle because we'll use it again. And of course I have to get a magnet. Duh, gotta get a magnet. This is our first national park, so we are buying the National Parks passport, and then we'll get our first stamp here, and then we'll just keep this in the RV, and then every national park we go to, we'll bring it in with us and get the stamps. So that's kind of cool, Yeah, we've got our regular passports, but we're gonna get a National Parks passport. This is cool. And then the date. So this one right here, Buckstaff, is still an operating bathhouse. It is by appointment only due to COVID, but this is one where you can go in and you get in the old-fashioned tubs. I've heard like some people were completely creeped out by these experiences because they don't know what they're getting into, and you've got an attendant sitting there and you get naked and it's kind of weird. But we're not gonna do that this time, but it's still just so cool to see these old buildings.
Okay, so we are at the Quapaw bath. This is the one on Bathhouse Row that you can go in. You got to make an appointment because right now they're actually at capacity, so we're going to come back in a little bit and try to get in around 4 or 5 o'clock. They close at 8, but this one has the big baths, the hot tubs. It's got some fountains in, so we're gonna come back and try to get in. You got to do a bathhouse on Bathhouse Row, right?
Yes.
And this one's got the perfect setup with the big pools and stuff, so I'm excited about doing that. You gonna do it with me?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Let's do it.
So the one we went in earlier was just more of a gift shop. This is the official visitor center that's in the Fordyce bathhouse. So let's go see what's in here, see if it's any different than what we've already seen. Okay, you most definitely want to come in the Fordyce bathhouse because it's kind of open to the public where you can see what these things looked like back in the day. It is part of the National Park System, so you do have to wear your mask inside, but come check this out. That scared me. There's a mannequin and I thought somebody was actually standing there. This is cool. You can see all the old piping systems through here. So these are the actual baths. Come check it out. So you would come in here and these are the old that is like cast iron. Couldn't think of the word. Cast iron tub. And it's a little private room. So it looks like a bath. Looks like a bathroom when you're in here with the little stall doors. But when you come in here, each individual stall has its own tub. So you come in, there's a little chair, put your stuff on, and then you get in the tub. And you come in these naked. So the one next door, the Gulpha, I hope I'm saying that right. Gulpha is a public bathhouse where everyone goes in swimming suits, and these are private bathhouses where you get naked in the tub. The only time I've ever seen one of these was in Halloween Town. Okay? Who remembers that? So when they're trying to collect the sweat from a ghost, and the ghost is in the sweat box. That's the only time I've ever seen one of these, and they actually have a sweat box in here. Oh, that is a shower.
Yeah, this is definitely a high-jet system here. I mean, depending on how short or tall you are, this could go wrong. But nonetheless, right here, this could be an issue. But wouldn't it be something to take a shower in something like this?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I just can't get that picture out of my mind of what it would look like to have 4 people in these sweat boxes. That's just funny looking. Can you imagine?
No, I cannot. It's like little heads sticking up.
Yeah.
Okay, so a local friend of ours said that we have to go into the Hale bathhouse because there is a cave in here that we need to see. So let's go. There's an evil cafe over here with yummy goodies. Oh, cool. Kind of light in there.
Should have brought the light, huh?
Oh, feel how hot it is? You can't see hardly anything. That is so cool.
Stop off here inside the Hale bathhouse. It's actually a restaurant and a hotel also, but they have a little cafe here and they do fresh squeezed juice. Fresh squeezed orange juice with a little straw condom.
Okay, this is Ellen's everything cookie, and when she started listing all the ingredients, I mean, there's oats and there's berries and there's, I mean, just so much. Let's give this a try. there's so many things going on.
How's everything cooking?
I know. I even
What do you taste the most?
the oats and the chocolate.
Really?
There's
coconut?
There's big chunks of chocolate in there. The coconut comes third. So that's good.
Is there a white chocolate in there?
Mm-hmm.
I am loving Bathhouse Row way more than I thought I was. So like, you know, there's a couple that are still bathhouses, but like Hale that we just came out of, it's been converted into a hotel and a restaurant, and then Superior Bathhouse is now a brewery. So how cool is that? We got to go in and try one of their beers. So let's go do that. Wow, okay, so there are 18 beers. And obviously I can't try all 18 because I got to drive us back on the scooter. Two really cool things about the Superior Bathhouse Brewery is they're the only brewery in the world to make craft beer using natural spring water. So that's super, super cool. And they're the only brewery in a national park.
Where are you being one?
Oh, I don't know.
This is one heck of a presentation. Okay, I've never had a drink served like this. It's pretty cool. So, look how red.
It is red.
Not my favorite, but not bad. So we found the hot water cascade. So it's like a natural waterfall coming out here. This isn't drinkable water. It's not from a fountain, but you can feel the heat coming off of this. It's hot.
Oh yeah, that is hot. Seriously hot water.
143 degrees.
143 degrees. Seriously hot water. You can feel the heat of it just sitting here next to it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's not cool. It's hot.
So we are walking up this trail. We think it's taking us to the mountain tower or the observation tower. Nonetheless, we can get some exercise and walk off the beers and hopefully get some good views out of it, but
I got hiking shoes on, well, sort of.
well, no, those are water shoes, honey. We forgot the hiking
They're
shoes.
tennis shoes, though, so they'll do.
But we're gonna go see what's up there anyway.
Let's go. They have resting spots.
We just got started. No resting.
But they have these little resting spots here, so because it does say on the sign, it says peak trail, moderate to strenuous. I haven't hiked and I can't tell you how long.
Well, now's a good
So
time to
this
get
is
started.
good. I know, but you know what? I wanted to do this. I want to do this hike. But yeah, they have these little spots where you can stop and rest if you need it.
That's where we just were. Way down there.
So we've come up the hill and we're at the Grand Promenade. So this runs all the way back behind all the bathhouses. This was built in the 1930s as a like fancy walking path, basically. So if we keep going that way, we'll go back behind the bathhouses on Bathhouse Row. If we go that way, which is what we're going to try, we're trying to get up to the mountain observatory. Yeah, but over here, this is really cool because these are the entrance points where people, you know, that work here can get in and out of the springs to, you know, test them, check them, keep them regulated.
Keep them clean.
Yeah, but that's neat.
Yeah, right along the path here on the promenade is hot springs just pouring out of the mountain. And it is hot. You can feel almost the heat of it. Pretty cool. Just pouring out of the mountain.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And you can tell it's a mineral spring because you can see the build up, all the different colors that are coming down on the rocks. It's really neat.
Yeah.
So this is cool, just off to the side. It's called tufa. And it looks like holes in rock, and it looks kind of strange, but there's a little plaque, and if you read it, so basically for, thousands, maybe millions of years, these hot springs were just flowing through the mountains, and until they were routed, they just flowed, through holes wherever they could make holes. So the springs made these holes in the rocks, and they just kind of free flowed through. So that's really cool seeing what Mother Nature can do.
Okay, well, this did not take us to the observation tower. We are going back down onto the streets.
We're going to Mountain Drive, so I guess you can't walk it.
Basically, that little trail just took us to the Grand Promenade, which took us back out into the streets. Oh well, still cool.
Still cool, yeah. I think Mountain Drive is right over here, but I just don't think we can walk it. I think we're gonna have to get on the scooter and go up.
Well, yeah, I'm always looking for an excuse to get on the scooter.
These maps are like backwards.
These maps are very difficult to read. See, it says Peak Trail to Observation Tower. It's a 0.54 miles, moderate to strenuous, and it says Peak Trail here, but it's not like there's no offshoot signs telling you how to get to there.
I found another little path, and I took it up just to look and see, and it's going upward. So we're gonna take that. Elisa's on her way up now. She's getting her exercise.
Yes, I am.
We're gonna go see where this thing takes us. Why not? Success. I was right. We're on the Peak Trail. We finally found a sign. Signage is pretty bad. There should have been some signs down there,
Yeah.
but there is none. But we found one right here. Equipped with a mask. Somebody left their mask on the trail.
But see, now I'm not sure if we're supposed to go. I think we're supposed to go that way now.
Yeah, we need to go up, and that's the way up. Concrete? No concrete.
Sketchiness.
Let's go that way. We're taking the roads less traveled here, up the Great Ozark Mountain. You know you're going somewhere cool when you get off the pavement and you hit the dirt road.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the drive up to the mountain view that you can take if you don't want to hike it, but we are hiking it. They kind of intertwine within each other. But we're over here. There she is. She says she's gonna die. She's being dramatic. But anyway, there's the road. If you don't want to die, you can just drive. Rest stop.
Rest stop. So now would be a good time before we die. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, go subscribe now. Hit that little notification bell for more adventures to come.
Yeah.
And give it a thumbs up because we're working for this video.
Yeah. Yeah, go subscribe before we die.
Woo!
You okay?
Yeah. I'm hot, but I'm good.
We got some water. Hello!
I'm coming. I'm a little slow, but I'm coming.
She's coming. She's a little slow, but she is coming. Oh,
Ha 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 ha.
there she goes. Man down, man down.
No, not down, just resting. This is one heck of an incline. It said it was a moderate to strenuous hike, and I'm out of shape. Let's just, say it how it is. But I will tell you, it's totally worth it because already we're seeing amazing views and we're not even there yet. We're about the last sign said 0.2 miles, so we've done, I think we probably have about a 0.1 mile left to go. So it's definitely worth it. If you're like me, do it. Just take breaks like I'm doing.
Yep.
It's a beautiful hike.
I think Elisa's about to die, literally. Think you can make it?
I'm gonna make it.
I just went up the road. Well, I just went up the path. The road is right there, and then you cross over that road, and you go up just a small piece, and you're at the top. And you can pay to get in the Mountain View Tower. And I saw some folks that had just came down from there. There's a little cafe, and you get ice cream and water and stuff. I'm thinking we're going to do that.
Oh, most
just so that we can get some cold water for Lisa. Too bad they didn't have like a little tram that takes you back down.
You know, it's called your drive your car.
Yeah, well, we don't have a car. It's called, we got our 2 feet and that's it. You ready?
Yep.
All right, round
Last push.
10. Come on. Okay, so we made it to the road. Here's the road. Now we just got to go right up there.
Jesus.
We made it. Look at this. She made it.
I made it.
That was a close call. I didn't think she was going to make it a couple times. But she did. I'm proud of her.
I made it.
Good job. We should have drove
Yeah.
the scooter up. Made it.
I made it. And I'm proud of myself for doing it.
Yeah.
So it's one step in the right direction and I get myself healthy.
She died in the bathhouse tub at the observation tower. What a way to go.
Get the ones off the blinker.
You need some cold water in that one, huh?
Do you need some cold water, not
any
hot
hot
water?
springs. We need the cold springs.
Yeah.
You don't want any ice cream?
No ice cream. Ice cold water.
And you know it's not even
It's
spring
not
water.
spring water.
It's just premium bottled water, it says.
We just knew that when we got up here and got some bottled water, it would be like bottled spring water. But no such luck. Now that we've kind of caught our breath, cooled off a little bit, we're going to go to the top of the observation tower. It's $11.50 per person. To do that, we have to wear our masks because this is any building that's on national park property, you have to wear a mask. So I'm sitting outside, so we're fine now. But inside and on the tower, we have to wear the masks, so you won't see our faces. But we're gonna go up because if we've come this far, we're going up that tower.
I was just talking to the guy when I was checking out getting the water and stuff, and he said they do offer discounts for like military personnel or first responders, things of that nature. You do get discounts for that. So that's cool.
Yep.
But yeah, we're going to go up the elevator and check it out. There ought to be
Ready?
some really good views there. And then we have the daunting task of walking all the way back down the mountain.
I'm not worried about down. If I made it up, I can make it down.
All right, that half a burger, I think we just burned her off. It's time for another half a burger. We're going way up there.
Token? Wow. I mean, this is just like a panoramic,
360-degree view
unbelievable.
of the Ozark Mountains. All right, we are literally at the top of the observation tower. Let's check out some views.
Yeah, so you come up to the second floor, which is, and it's inside, and then you come up here and it's outside.
Yeah, what you just saw.
Unbelievable views up here. You're not scared of heights, are you, honey?
A little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. I am. but I think I'll be okay. There's enough walls around me. But let's check out the views.
So we just walked all the way back down from the mountain, down the Grand Promenade, and it took like no time at all. So going down is so much easier than going up. I'm so glad we did that though. Last thing we're gonna do here in Hot Springs is we've got our empty bottle and we're gonna go right over here and fill it up with mineral water.
Yep, let's go.
All right, so we bought our special bottle and we're gonna fill it up with mineral water. Now this is hot water, so we can't drink it right now. We'll have to bring it back and let it cool off. Woo, hot. That's hot. That is hot. It's like almost too hot to touch the bottle. But we've got our, and look, it's got like, you can tell the minerals are floating in it, but all the locals swear by it, that it's completely safe to drink, that it's actually the best water. We just actually saw a local come with these huge like gallon jugs and filled up about 10 of them and took it to his car. So we got our water.
We climbed a mountain and we turned around. And then we got some hot springs water.
Sound like some song lyrics up in there.
Pretty awesome day. And they got a blues band right over here that you can hear right now. It's Brews and Blues Night or something like that. So they got a bunch of food trucks and stuff. But I think we're gonna get on the scooter and head back and cook us up some gringo tacos
Yum.
in the RV. Because all that climbing's gotten us wanting to chill. Okay, so here we are. This is pretty awesome. We got a stream right here. Look at this. Look at that. You see it? There's our chairs right there. I'm about to throw a steak on and some hot dogs maybe.
I found a new strawberry Angry Orchard in a can. I prefer cans for camping that over than bottles because you can crush them and they take up less space in your teeny tiny trash can. Let's give this a try. That's good. That's good. I remember I found a strawberry cider at Disney Springs at Raglan Road.
Yeah.
And that had been my favorite cider to date, was that strawberry cider. So it's pretty good.
Okay, and I have the born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, brewed in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, tin roof, blonde. I love blondes. I said, Elisa, we need a candle in the window. She said, I got one lit already. And we got that candle. It's in a mason jar at a Love's convenience store on the way in, about probably 10 miles, 20 miles out. And it's called Hot Buns.
They had Smell My Nuts too.
They also had Smell My Nuts. We decided to go with the Hot Buns.
What are you doing?
We're going to the creek bed. We got the A-liters. Elisa had this grand idea. She was like, I'm tired of looking at it. Let's get down into it. And I'm like, that's a great idea. It's the best thing you've said all day. So I'm ripping my socks off and we're going into the creek. I got my tin roof, got my stogie. I got Elisa, got my A-liters. Let's rock.
I love where I come on the list.
Well, it's in reverse order.
So A-liters, then Elisa.
Well, alphabetical.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Down the hill in the creek bed. You ready?
I'm ready. I hope I can make it without falling.
Me too.
This is too pretty. It's so cool on my feet.
clear the water is. It's so clear, y'all. So clear and nice and cool. Very refreshing.
Cut into it.
Camp food always tastes so good.